Alright, welcome back. So when we last left off, we were going to interview Iris because she was last seen with Renju before he died. Although it was coming out of the club where his body was found before he died, so doesn't really seem that suspicious, but
Iris, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer honestly. However, you do not have to say anything that might incriminate you.
The right to remain silent? You're treating me like a criminal.
Not exactly. I'm just looking for the truth, and I would appreciate your cooperation. I heard you used to work at Sunfish Pocket.
That's right.
How long?
A little over a year.
Working there that long, you're probably pretty familiar with the equipment.
Yeah, I guess.
What about the surveillance camera? Do you know where those tapes were stored?
What are you trying to say?
What were you doing from 7 to 9 last night?
okay, so I think they said that she was seen with him at 6:30. Coming out of the place.
I was at home the whole time.
You're sure?
Yes.
Iba, thermograph.
There is no noticeable rise in Iris's body temperature.
She isn't lying.
Not necessarily. We must consider the possibility that she is a natural liar.
With that kind of confidence, her temperature wouldn't change.
Correct.
Renju's estimated time of death was 8 p.m. last night. If Iris's story is true, she couldn't have done it.
There is another possibility. Even if Iris was at home, she could have killed Renju.
You mean... Here's what Ota told me. Yesterday around 6, you and Renju came out of the Sunfish Pocket building. Is that true?
Yes? Mr. Okiura called me and told me he wanted me to come to Sunfish Pocket. ASAP.
Around what time was that?
5 p.m., I think. I got ready, then headed over there. I guess I got there about an hour later.
Date, I checked her at 4:58 p.m. There is a record of...
I'll ask it. You are sure you were at home?
Yes.
Can I ask your mother about...
You can, but there'd be no point.
Why is that?
My mom wasn't home. She came back home early this morning.
This morning?
Yeah.
Where was she?
I don't know.
You don't know. Come to think of it, Iris's mom had connections to Renju too.
Hitomi did mention that yesterday.
Renju was my classmate at Eitoku High. We've known each other for 20 years now.
However, we have nothing to link her to the case.
But I am curious, what was Hitomi doing last night? What were you doing?
He asked me about a job.
What kind of job?
He rented out Sunfish Pocket for a party and he wanted me to MC. He said that it was an important party and that a lot of big shots were gonna be there, but the girl he asked to do it originally got sick and couldn't come. But I turned him down.
Why?
Because I'm just an internet idol. I've never done any MCing before, especially with important people being there.
When did you find out?
This morning, on the news.
And you were with Renju last night? You didn't think to call the police and inform them of this?
Oh, sorry. Is that something you're supposed to do? I had a podcast to record this morning, so if I went to the police, I'd be late. And that would cause everyone a lot of trouble, you know?
What did you do after you turned him down?
I left with Mr. Okiura at 6:15 p.m. That must have been when Ota saw me.
And after that?
I asked Mr. Okiura to take me home in his car. I got home at 7 p.m. I was home the rest of the night.
What do you think, Iba?
I cannot detect any contradictions. However, her story appears almost too organized.
I mean, not if it was the truth.
Human memory is ambiguous. Her use of exact times leads me to be suspicious.
That's true.
Am I a suspect?
It's not like that.
They did say human memories, but I'm kind of off the theory of her being an AI, so... But I did note that they said human memory.
It's fine, Date. It's true that I met with Mr. Okiura yesterday. But how do I put this? It's impossible that I'm the killer.
Why?
I'm a teenage girl. Mr. Okiura is a fully grown man.
Oh, she's got a point. A girl like her could have stabbed, poisoned, or shot him dead, but strangling?
No, it's still possible. You see,
He was drugged.
The autopsy discovered this drug is. It is likely that Renju was.
a heavy concentration of sedatives were discovered in Renju's body. Renju was practically in a coma before he died. He wouldn't have struggled.
So, Iris could have strangled.
Wait a minute. Even if I was somehow able to kill him, the
rest of it?
like hanging up his body?
How do you know that?
What do you mean? It's all over the news.
That's true. Renju weighed about 160 pounds. Even if she used her entire body weight, I don't think she could have hauled him up.
Right. It would be hard for her to do it with her strength alone. But with a little ingenuity, it could be done.
The weights?
Ingenuity?
The oil drum is the type that has a lid you can open. Empty. It would.
I'm not seeing the thing I was looking for. The weights that were holding him up, I was thinking maybe...
I don't think so, Date. This is irrelevant to the. The autopsy determined that However, no trace of this was found on the corpse. This means that it is. Renju's estimated numerous hemorrhage. The weapon used to commit the murder was some kind of twisted cloth. The criminal likely wrapped it. Renju then suffered. The more precise cause of death is, in short, Renju's corpse was discovered hanging from a beam on the ceiling by a wire.
Yeah,
He was found over the counter.
like a pulley to pull him up.
The wire was one end was attached to a hook that was embedded inside Renju's jaw. The kegs hold approximately
Yeah,
20
this
liters.
don't
They
like
weigh
work.
approximately.
It went like... First, Renju was laid out on the counter. Next, the wire was thrown over the beam. Then all you need to do is put the 3 beer kegs on the counter.
You think a teenage girl could have done?
Sure, it was hard. The kegs weighed 55 pounds each. But that's not impossible, even for a teenage girl.
I guess it isn't.
After that, you get on top of the counter, hook the other end of the wires to the kegs, and then... What do you think happens if...
The 3 kegs weighed 165. Renju weighs 5.
But
But,
What?
considering the state of the crime scene, it's clear Renju was killed. If Iris is the culprit.
hey!
I know, you're going to say you couldn't have moved a 100.
Unfortunately for...
Huh.
The oil drums. Oh, it's weird. We can look at things behind this. Anyways, the oil drum. And the elevator, I guess you want me? No. Ah.
You have to prove that Iris could have moved Renju's body. That is your current. This will not help you accomplish.
It's just the oil drum and the elevator. And I don't know what they want here. What haven't I clicked on? Sedation. The watch. Are you kidding me? How? How does a watch help?
Do you know what this is? It's Renju's favorite. This was discovered inside an empty oil drum at Sunfish Pocket.
Oh, okay. I'm just taking that for granted because we're already suspecting the oil drum, but that didn't help remove it.
Hey, Date, I know you're on a roll right now, but could you...
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that it wouldn't be so hard. You would just have to roll it.
So you're saying Renju's which is how the watch came off. But the suspect didn't notice it.
And nobody would think anything about a girl rolling an oil drum into a building.
I'm not saying anything for just pointing out that
I didn't do it! You don't even have any witnesses! If I were rolling an oil drum in the middle of the street, people would have noticed!
you could have put it in a car and driven it.
I don't have a license!
Doesn't mean you can't drive. Even an AI can drive nowadays.
Are you mocking me?
Don't make sudden outbursts like that.
You insulted me.
Just be
Who are you talking to?
Anyway, Iris,
Where is this coming from?
if only you weighed more. Or less.
Yeah, it is kind of suspicious. Yeah, that's like the exact weight on the elevator.
That is none of your business.
No, I mean that your weight is relevant to the case. If the oil drum was used to transport the corpse, then the possibility of the suspect being around 105 pounds is extremely likely.
And so if the oil drum wasn't, that means that the person was like 145 pounds, I think. I think it's 40.
Why do you say that?
Iris, on which...
On the second floor?
That's right. So, I checked it before the corpse was discovered at 8, and we discovered that the total cargo, Renju weighed 160, the oil drum weighs 44. Together, that's about 205. Subtracting that from 310.
This doesn't look good.
Why are you...
Now, this obviously doesn't prove you're the murderer. A lot of people weigh 105 pounds. Or, someone could have put 105 extra pounds in the elevator, sent it up, and taken the stairs.
Or just not use the drum and be 40 pounds extra.
To throw us off the trail.
44 pounds, okay.
However,
So if we ever see anybody that weighs... £150, that would be suspicious. Is there weights in here? No.
Date, stop. Iris is acting strange. Don't turn around.
why not?
Just stay put. Keep your eyes on the wall. There are several cameras in this. 2 surveillance cameras installed at the corners of the ceiling. I hacked each to gain access to their record. Look at the...
It's me.
Ah, shit. Iris, what are you thinking? What is that thing?
It's pretty ridiculous to think you get away with that.
Hey, answer me,
But it
Iris.
probably means she's not the killer.
She's definitely hiding something, Date.
Not that I think she was anyways, but... Like if you kill somebody, you would
Sync
not
with her.
be like, hey, let's use a phone and while I'm in the police and talk about it with people.
Iris is experiencing REM sleep. Medication is working perfectly.
It's a third time going into Iris's brain, although they've all
How
been
about it, Date? Think you can
in
do
different contexts.
Not a problem. Get it started.
The time limit is 6 minutes. So before time is up,
I know.
then let's begin.
Not Minecraft for once.
What is this place?
It looks depressing.
Unknown.
Iris.
So is this the factory?
Somnium scan.
Oh, cool. Like the aesthetic. Look at the blood. Watch the murder. What? Oh, man.
A CRT.
So where's the blood? Man, I do not see any blood. What's this?
What? A double.
Okay. Yeah, I just want this time thing.
It doesn't open.
Oh, this is a path. Oh, okay. So there's gonna be a path here. This will probably send me down the other path, but I can't find out where the blood is, so.
A CRT TV. Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so... What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have...
It is not yet possible to Let's continue the investigation.
Oh, this is cool. I'm liking this one.
A full body.
Oh, you can't combine them. Okay. So I'm gonna need to find something really small in time to get rid of that.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Jeez.
5 minutes left, Date.
A double door.
Yeah, that should be like 20 seconds.
Hiya!
15.
Hiya!
Stop that! A full body.
Oh. 25's not that bad. I want to punch it, I just feel like maybe
Are you sure I can break this
it's a good
mirror?
dancer.
No, I don't.
Then why did you?
Just punch it.
Okay, so they want you to shoot it.
You see?
What was the point? A revolver. It is fixed with a vice and
Can you
Oh,
loosen
you
it?
kidding me?
impossible.
Man, they
Kind of meaning to it.
made me waste a lot of time on that.
4 minutes.
A revolver.
I get the double. I have to go over there.
A double door. A revolver. I do not see any books.
Just try.
All right, I'll give it. As I thought.
We need a bullet.
Yeah, they definitely made this get tougher as it goes along. The early ones
I
were
see
pretty
many
obvious.
Objects in the room. It appears to be a frog.
Let's hope it's not dangerous.
Was that supposed to be?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning.
There does not appear to be
I agree.
a shelf. What? The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room.
This is a dangerous dream.
Three minutes, Dante.
It appears to be a butterfly.
Alright, I don't think it's throw. The way things have been going, I would guess rip.
That will be difficult.
Butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate,
The more you do, the less time you have.
but we have no choice but to investigate.
Right.
Just a locker. That was close. If this were the
Why was it booby trap?
I was thinking
I do not
about
see
testing.
anything else inside. Would you like me to
like
examine
listening
the
to be safe, but I don't think we've never had it like died from checking something, so feels like that's just gonna waste time if I do that.
Good idea.
Oh gosh. Probably gonna have to shoot that.
The knife that flew out.
Oh Jesus. Push it in.
Like this? What? I only threw it light. An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand.
I do.
Where's the torso?
An old television.
Okay, that sounds like a hand.
Nothing else.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
A revolver. It's dark.
Why not bring your face?
Okay.
Bang!
No, I cannot see anything.
I didn't think you'd fall.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
A revolver.
Alright, well they said there was a torso here. I thought we had to put that in the barrel, but where's the torso? Oh, there.
A naked torso.
Oh gosh.
I would rather not.
Oh no. I thought I had the time thing selected, but I don't think it did.
I know, but please.
Oh no. Just trying to do the 20-second one. I
Nothing
may lose because of
happened.
that, because that's a big time. Ah! Not fair.
An oil drum. No use.
Maybe we don't have to.
An oil drum.
You have 1 minute left.
I don't think.
Is it just heavy, or what could be inside?
Unknown.
Well, it's probably Renji's body.
Date, you've got less than 30 seconds.
An operating.
Why not?
How does it feel?
Awful. Am I going to be killed? Modified? I'm restless. I can't take the suspense.
Do you think they'll modify you into a grasshopper or a...
That's not what I...
An old I hear
From a child.
an old
Time's up.
television. This is...
Did a kid?
yes.
It seems out of place.
A revolver. I do not see it as I... A full Iba, what are...
I'm taking care of Date. He's so troublesome. Oh, I understand. He can't do anything without you, can he? Yeah.
Cut it out!
Date, we're out of...
Damn! What the?
Alright, well, I think we had enough time on the last one. I just couldn't figure out what to do. Although you do get something for finishing by 60 seconds left.
A common...
You should probably open it.
Are you okay? Don't give up.
I believe that you are more of a sadist than you let on.
A common...
If you can't,
It is meant to be.
I think so.
Wow.
You have less than 2 minutes, Date. Hurry.
There's so many things that you can't do. What haven't I tried?
A naked...
Is that a...
Anything can happen. The torso might talk.
Why in a southern... Well, excuse me. You know a gal named Iris? What's that, partner?
What happened? Did you get?
It said, why are you talking to a mannequin, you idiot?
Are you sure that isn't your
Ain't no talking torsos.
Well,
A naked...
nice.
Thank you.
But nothing happened.
I wasted my...
And our time.
An oil...
I mean, how can you look inside if it's closed? Oh, it is open.
An oil... What does... Bullets?
Maybe you can use them in that.
You have 1 minute left.
A revol...
Can we use the?
This could work.
Okay, what? So Iris has So in her dreams. So what they
What
said
happened during that somnium?
that bug a long time ago, that was actually true. When she said, so was in Iris's Somnium.
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our. When you sink into somnium, there.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Tsujima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Tsujima in...
We saw that shadow kiss him.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris,
You can't use the word
why not?
So we don't know if Iris and...
That's right. Because it's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm gonna end the video here. Until next time.